Alright. Okay. So I should have my team ready already. Kong, Scuda Black Belt, Empoleon Iron Ball 81, Legion Spell Tag, Cytotoad Soft Sand, and Pod. You have Citrus just in case. So the first fight that we're going to be fighting is um, Blake and Samantha. This is a Trick Room fight. This fight took me a decent bit of time to plan. It's um yeah, this took a decent bit to plan, but I managed to find a strat. So let's get going. Um, Save in case I get left guide. Okay, so we set up the lead precisely. First of all, Porygon gets the special attack boost, which is actually what we want. So, Conkeldurr sees this Berserker has Fake Out, and the Porygon Z has Trick Room. We have set this up so it will Fake Out Conk exactly because it sees that I fast kill. Since this is a Trick Room team, everything is extremely slow. So my Conkeldurr actually outspeeds this Berserker, and it kills it. So it will be faking out into that fast because it will be, and but Porygon on the other hand, I'm one speed point slower than, so it sees fast kill into me with Psychic. So we'll always target Conk with Psychic. So turn one, it's going to be double target into Conk with those two moves, and Barrascue is going to be untargeted. So we switch into Empoleon on this, and we go for close combat on the Porygon 2. AI can slow, for reference, AI can Trick Room over slow kill, but it can't Trick Room over fast kill, so that means that this is never going to be Trick Room from Porygon 2, which is important. We want to make sure that this doesn't get a chance to that Trick Room. So yeah, we close combat it. Take out. We're off of just off not killing this with crits from Barrascue. So I kept Empoleon at level 81 for a reason. After the damage it takes from both Psychic and Fake Out, it is just in range of Berserker close combat. Yeah, always in range of Berserker close combat. It sees kills onto Barrascue, but it's slow kill. This is why we also equip the Iron Ball, so that Empoleon's slower than Berserker, so we'll always close combat into Empoleon since it sees fast kill on Empoleon versus slow kill on Barrascue. So this gives us a free switch into Legion, and Barrascue is free to close combat Porygon 2 to get the kill. Yep. So Vasculian has Poltergeist. We can target the Jellicent with Poltergeist with the spell tag boost that we equipped. Surely I equipped that. Yep, okay. We always outspeed and kill with Poltergeist. Now, since Berserker sees a slow kill on Bear Scuda and no kills on Vascular Legion, it will always target into Scuda. We flip turn. Flip turn, the damage doesn't really matter, but I'm just gonna do it anyway. So we go into Side Patrol. We always take any hit this goes. Iron Tail crit, close combat crit, it doesn't matter. That's perfectly fine. We always take this. Hatterene comes in. It also dies to Poltergeist from Legion. Getting rid of the Porygon slot side first, from what I can tell, is pretty rare. Most people target the Berserker side first, but my box happened to work out in a way where taking out the Porygon side first worked out better. Partly why it actually took me a while to find this, because I hadn't been considering that for a while, but we Poltergeist the Hatterene to kill it and Earth Power the Berserker to take it out. Looks like it was Water Gem, another Poltergeist related bug, I suppose. So we Poltergeist again and Liquidation. This will just kill Bronzong. And Rampardos out last. Liquidation and Liquidation. The Bronzong had Levitate, so we couldn't Earth Power. Admittedly, that line may seem pretty simple. It took me a while to figure it out, though. I didn't even... It was 5 Mons as well. Okay, so that's... 1 for Scuda, which is Scuda's first one. Three for Seismitoad. And 2 for Legion. Okay, so next up is Virgil and Nate. That's like... So let's get our Mons out for this. We want... Let me double check this. Dragapult. Dragonite. Berserker. Scuda. And Conk. We want Shed Shell on Eldegoss. No item on Dragapult. No item does work, right? I'm pretty sure I checked this. Yeah. Dragonite, Berserker, Scuda, and Conkeldurr. I already got all the mons. I was equipping it. We want Mystic Water on Scuda, Silk Scarf on Berserker, and Black Belt on Conk. I think I want to level up Berserker for this fight. Yeah. I want it for the next, level up for the next fight anyway, so. Although it doesn't really matter if I do so. No moves, I have to teach. Eldegoss slot 1 and Dragapult slot 2, yep. Alright. I'm not sure which way I'm supposed to go. This looks correct. Gentleman, yeah, okay, that's definitely the right sprite. Okay, so your Dragapult avoids Intimidate due to Clear Body. Hold on, let me check something. Oh. I was supposed to equip Life Orb, does that mess things up? No, it's actually fine. I don't know, why do I even have Life Orb on? Okay, so basically the idea of this fight is that one side, the Crocodile side, is trying to fling items onto the other side, the Gothitelle. This Gothitelle is weakness policy, so it's going to want to fling its Selachai on it to both, like, increase its stats a lot and also increase its speed, increase its, like, attack and speed, yeah. So, because Dragapult's this Gothitelle also has Fake Out, so because Dragapult's a Ghost type, it can't Fake Out, obviously. And it being a, and it doesn't see, neither sides also see any kills on the other, so that means that it will always be fling into Gothitelle, and Gothitelle will always be faking out Eldegoss because it's the only thing it can fake out. So we have a schedule on Eldegoss to switch out. We want to go into Dragonite on the fake out. And with Pult, we Phantom Force. Yep. That doesn't really matter. Yep, Fling. Now, the thing about this fight, though, that's, like, very important, though, is that there's a bug where Crocodile doesn't, like, realize that it's lost its item. Either it doesn't, like, check if it has one in the first place, or, like, it doesn't realize it lost. I don't know exactly how it works, but that's basically the general idea. So basically, as long as Crocodile doesn't see any kills, which it doesn't currently, it will just keep flinging its Mon, even though it will just keep failing. So we E-Speed Gothitelle, get some damage off, and Dragapult with Phantom Force will kill. We're still faster even after the Select boost, so that doesn't matter. Yep, so Fling again. So again, Crocodile doesn't see any kills on either Mon, so it will just Fling again. We E-Speed and Draco Meteor to take out the Venomoth. And Crocodile will Fling it. We're slower than the Venomoth with Dragonite, so we need to E-Speed specifically. Yep, Fling again. So yeah, Flapple's out next. It's gonna Fling into it again, and Flapple can do a lot of things. It can either Dragon Claw and Sucker Punch both Dragapult and Dragonite, because it sees that I fast kill it and that we're dead to Dragon Claw from it. It doesn't matter what it does though, because we're gonna just Draco Meteor with Dragonite to kill and switch into Berserker. It can take Sucker Punch, Dragon Claw, it doesn't matter. Just Dragonite can take Sucker Punch, it also doesn't matter. We just go into it. It's more likely to Sucker Punch. Yeah, and it does. You Fling again. So now that the partner's dead, the Crocodile isn't going to keep fleeing anymore. It can actually attack now. At least I'm pretty sure that's how it works. Maybe I'm wrong, but it doesn't matter for the strategy I have. We go into Scuda on the Dragonite slot and Fake Out the Crook to prevent it from moving. With the Silk Scarf boost we equip to Berserker, that will always put it in range for liquidation from Scuda. So we just click that and we switch into Conkeldurr. Alright, so this Mienshao is a bit weird to play around because it has a Select Berry, so if we like hit it and put it too low, Dynamic Speed will activate it and it will be faster than Armon's. Though luckily, I have Conk Mach Punch. Mach Punch goes before Skewda because it's priority, and it will never put Mienshao into Select Berry range even if it max roll crits. But it will always do enough damage that Skewda Liquidation will be able to kill. Like, it works out perfectly. We Mach Punch. Never proc Select Berry. Because this Mienshao doesn't have a Fake Out as well, so... this Delphox's Sash, we just do the same thing, Liquidation, and Mach Punch, we always kill it, and Mach Punch will break the Sash. Alright. Yeah, the fight's pretty easy if you, like, know how to abuse the Fling Slack bug. I want to know what's here. Oh, Oh, yeah, it's this thing, okay. Okay, so let's... 2 for Pult. 1 for Dragonite. And 3 for Skewda. So this fight's going to be rather complex, because I have like a diverging line on it. I've accounted for both lines, but it could potentially get kind of weird. It's also a tad expensive. It's not too bad, but if I get lucky, especially. But yeah. Okay, so for this one, we want to bring in Sharpedo, Beedrill, Gliscor, Weezing, Electrode, and Berserker. Sharpedo item, we don't actually need an item on it at all. Beedrill, we already got the Megastone, so Gliscor, we're going to be equipping the Flying Gem. It's going to get used. It's going to get used up in this battle. It's not that valuable of a gem, so I'm fine doing this. With Weezing, we want Iron Ball, which I believe Empoleon has currently. Yeah. With Electrode, we want Magnet. And Berserker, we're going to equip our White Herb. It's not guaranteed that this White Orb will be used. I'd just like to avoid some really bad thing that could mess the lineup, but I could potentially end up losing it. Hopefully it doesn't. So we want to make sure that Sharpedo isn't leveled up. It's very important that Sharpedo's at this specific level. For the Electro, we do want to level up. Just to double check. All right. I forgot to save. I really hope I don't get left a guide. Okay, that's correct. Yeah, that's correct. Okay, so this Meowstic's, like, the thing with it is that it has Imprison to, like, remove your ability to use Psychic and Thunderbolt, which you would potentially want for the Conkeldurr and the Gyarados on the other side. The Meowstic also has Fake Out, so but it's not going to click at this turn because it sees that it has Fast Kill into Sharpedo with Thunderbolt. Just barely it does, which is why, like, we had to specifically be at 81 for this. It will always be clicking Mach Punch to Sharpedo and Thunderbolt. Conkeldurr doesn't technically kill this normally. It's a bit weird, but Conkeldurr is like would in theory have a slow kill, but it actually sees kill with Mach Punch, so it's treated as fast kill since Sharpedo is faster than Conkeldurr naturally. So it will always be Mach Punch into Sharpedo, Mach Punch and Thunderbolt. So we want to go to Wheezing on the Sharpedo slot and Gliscor. Oh, hold on. Yeah, we want to go to Wheezing on the Sharpedo slot. Yeah, that's correct. And with Beedrill, we want to Mega Evolve. It's going to be untargeted in U-turn. This is going to give us the slight bit of shift that we need on Conkeldurr, and also set up our positioning correctly. Yep. So yeah, we go into Gliscor. So Mach Punch plus Thunderbolt will always put us into range for Meowstic Psychic. We have the Iron Ball on because if I was to crit U-turn, I think, I'm not totally sure how this goes, but basically, if it got into low, Conkeldurr got low enough, Wheezing could potentially see fast kill on it, and then it could Mach Punch Wheezing, which would completely mess up the line, because I'm going back into Sharpedo. But because of that, it's not going to do that. Conkeldurr sees that I fast kill with Acrobatics, so I think it's usually gonna Mach Punch Gliscor, though it might also Ice Punch, because it can do that. It doesn't matter what it does, though. Things will remain the same. So yeah, we go back into Sharpedo on... Wait, is Sharpedo... Oh, no, right, this is the... That was an old line. Okay, so, yeah, good thing I double-checked. Yeah, no, I actually go into Electrode on the Weezing slot. On the Psychic, so this is like where the big diverging line can happen. If Weezing gets put low enough, they can be in range of Psychic. So basically, once Electro comes in, it will click either, and it could potentially end up going for either Imprison or a Psychic to kill Electrode. It would go in for Imprison because we have Thunderbolt on Electrode, and so does Meowstic. So the AIs prefer to do that over highest damage. It can also potentially Imprison over Slow Kill. So even if I do get put low enough, it could still do that. So there's two different lines depending on if the Meowstic next turn either imprisons or Psychics. Either of which I have accounted for, though. Yeah. Okay, so switch into Electrode, and we Acrobatics Conk to kill it. After the chip, that does enough that we can kill it with this. Yep, Mach Punch Gliscor, that's fine. Alright, let's see how this looks. We shouldn't be in range of Psychic. Imprison was good because being in Psychic range was the potential one that could hold the alternating, that could hold the potential risk to my Berserker's White Herb. Because Psychic special defense drop would have been incredibly bad. Okay, so it's going to be selecting its next slot based off of Gliscor. I outspeed and I don't out. Oh, no, I out damage Rapidash, but I don't out damage Gyarados, so it's going to go into Gyarados specifically here. Please tell me I got this right. Yep, okay. If I didn't get that right, that would have potentially been really bad. That doesn't matter. We aren't going to be staying in Gliscor. So Meowstic is going to Imprison guaranteed this turn because it doesn't see a kill with Psychic. And I have Thunderbolt, so it's preferred. Gyarados, I think it's random what it's doing. I think it's actually guaranteed to target Electrode. It doesn't matter, though, because we're going to be Volt Switching Gyarados to kill it. With Magnet Boost, we just barely kill it. It was actually important that I didn't go Life Orb, so the special attack scale did actually benefit me here, because I don't want the chip damage. So we go Volt Switch on this. The Gliscor slot's always untargeted, so we go back into Beedrill. I'm on the Imprison line. Going. And Beedrill on the Gliscor slot. Oh wait, oh my god, that would have been horrible. Okay. Yeah, we go into Beedrill. It doesn't see a kill on... Now we go, on the Volt Switch, we go into Berserker. It's always going to Imprison here. Yep. Now we can't use, the moves that Meowstic has, which does actually mean that we can't use... Fake Out with Berserker, but that's fine. We Bullet Punch Rapidash into U-turn, which will always kill the Rapidash. It will break through Sash. The Meowstic can do a few things here. It can either, well, not a few things. It can do two things here. It can either Psychic Beedrill or Thunderbolt Berserker. Thunderbolt is its highest damage, and we both are highest damage. Doesn't see any kills. Beedrill is just barely not killed by this Meowstic, which was like important in the beginning because it would have seen fast kill on my regular Beedrill because I wasn't Mega Evolved. But that's beside the point. Yeah. Okay. So. Bullet Punch and U-turn. Okay, so on the Beedrill slot, we go into Sharpedo. Yeah, we go into. Let me check the. Yeah, we go into Sharpedo because it's gonna. If it's targeting Beedrill, it's gonna be targeting it with Psychic. Yeah. Okay. So the Berserker side is untargeted. It's going to be always targeting Sharpedo with Thunderbolt. We go back into Beedrill on the Berserker side, and on the Sharpedo slide. Why do I keep saying that? On the Sharpedo side, we go into Gliscor. Just to take the Thunderbolt. Alright, so Beedrill can always take out this Meowstic with 2-hit Pin Missile. This Meowstic is also sashed, but we break through that with Pin Missile, and we can position the Electrode in, which is important for later. Yeah, Milotic comes in because Perugly sees that it's fast killed. Leech Life plus Energy Ball or Thunderbolt will always kill this. I'll just Energy Ball in case there's like some weird imprison bug that means I still can't use Thunderbolt. Okay, now the Perugly comes out. Perugly does have Fake Out, but Beedrill, it sees that I fast kill with some rolls of Leech Life. It's like half of the rolls, yeah. So it's gonna always be faking out Beedrill. So Electrode is just free to click an Energy Ball on it. We always live Fake Out crits on Beedrill. It does a lot to us, but we do live. Alright, now we just kill it. Okay. Okay, so that's... Is Electrode... Okay, so that's going to be 1 for Gliscor. 2 for Electrode. And 3 for Beedrill. Or Beedrill's probably gonna press Hammy and Frags now. For reference, though, if Meowstic were to Psychic Electro because it saw a kill instead of imprisoning, we had like a line for that. Berserker White Herb would have made sure it didn't get special defense drop after psychic damage. Rapidash barely doesn't see a kill with high horsepower, and because Meowstic didn't imprison because it would psychic, we are still able to use. We would still have been able to use Fake Out because Fake Out would have. Imprisoning did actually block Berserker from using Fake Out, so we would have been able to fake out Meowstic. U-turn Rapidash. Well, Rapidash would always be targeting Beedrill with Zen Headbutt. We went into Sharpedo. We killed it with we killed it next turn. We killed Rapidash with Berserker Bullet Punch. And then we would go into Gliscor and Thunderbolt from the Meowstic. Meowstic would imprison as we go to, because it doesn't see kill on either slot, so it would imprison to try and get rid of the Fake Out, because I have Fake Out on Berserker, so we would go into Beedrill on slot 1 and Electro on slot 2, and then just the same thing that we did. So yeah, it worked either way, though. That line would have potentially costed me my White Herb if I got unlucky. So good thing we got the Imprison line. So we get to keep it. We do lose our Flying Gem, but it's fine. It was a range, like after Beedrill U-turn to kill without Flying Gem for reference, and I can't boost it with any other item because of how Acrobatics works. So, yeah. All my other flying types just didn't bait correctly either. Like, Gliscor was the only one that baited Gyarados specifically. Yeah, let's read. Why not?